Welcome back to the channel, and today I want to share with you guys, and I want to talk to you guys about the true self, the self that's unlimited, the self that's abundant, the self where innate well-being lies, and the self that doesn't need anything and it can't be added to and it can't be taken away, and that's our true self, and that's our formless self. And I want to share with you some downloads that I've received and some things that me and Yulita have been talking about, and also the things that we're actually putting out. We're actually hosting a webinar called The Abundant Coach. And we're hosting it this Tuesday, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, and the link is below if you want to come to that. And I'm gonna share with you about that. But the true self, the self that doesn't need anything, the self that is whole and complete in this moment, the self which is who you really are, the awareness behind all life, the unlimited nature and the vastness that continues to expand every single day, which is who you are. And it's so easy that we get caught up on the form of our experience, yet again our body, and we see that there are limitations to the body. Like, I'm not going to get any taller as I become more aware. I'm not going to get any longer. The consciousness just rises within, actually. And so it looks to us that something is limited because our body is limited. We can only see so far. We can only smell so far. We can only hear so far, but the awareness which is behind that is unlimited, actually. The only reason that we stop seeing is because our eyes are limited, but we can continue to see if our eyes could see further. Awareness doesn't stop. Who we are does not stop. Who we are is abundance, actually. And so something that me and Yulita have been talking about, and it's just really, really cool because yet again, when you start to come from this place of abundance, actually, and abundance is actually interchangeable. It's actually interchangeable. You can say love, you can say innate well-being, you can say truth, but when you're coming from this place that's already whole and complete, actually, the true self, you actually give abundance away. You give abundance away. Abundance is not something that you receive or something that you're trying to get. You actually are abundant because that's actually who your nature is. And so what's really cool about this recognition and the clarity that comes from noticing that our innate well-being, like this underlying truth of who we are, our awareness that can never be hurt, that can never be destructed, that can never be affected, is abundant, actually. You can't add anything to your awareness. You can only become aware of new things, but you can't add anything to your awareness. You can't take anything away from it either. That is a true self, actually. And so when we start to realize this, all areas of our life start to change. And so the area of my life that's changing the most is the way that I coach people, the way that I show up to people, actually. Because I'm seeing now that well-being is innate and abundance is innate. So I can't get anything from them, actually. I can only share with them the abundance that I have. So I'm no longer looking for abundance outside of me, actually. That's a game changer, actually. I no longer need anything from anyone, actually, because I am what I'm looking for, actually. I don't need anybody to have a transformation. I don't need more views on my videos. I don't need anybody to tell me that I'm doing a good job. I don't need anything, actually. And from that place of not needing, I have everything. Because the person that always needs something never has anything. And that's the really cool thing about acknowledging and noticing who we really are and the abundance of our the abundant nature of who we are. This moment, if you just put your hand on your heart right here, like, this thing does not stop beating. It is literally beating every second of the day. Like, our lungs are continually pumping. Our blood is always flowing. And if we expand outside of ourselves and look at nature, nature is always expanding, actually. The river is always flowing. The ocean is always high tide and low tide, coming in and coming out. There's an abundance in our nature, and that's actually who we are, actually. And we've just forgotten that because we've been looking for abundance, or we've been looking for something outside of us. We've been looking for love, well-being, and security outside of ourselves. But when we stop looking for that, when we stop needing it outside, we see that we were actually the thing that we were looking for the whole time. We're looking to find the security of our true self, because the true self is secure and whole, stable. We're looking for the abundance of the true self because the true self doesn't need anything. It literally is abundance. We actually embody that and express that when we recognize that and when we stop looking for it outside of ourselves, actually. And so that's the true self, actually. That's where we can come from. That's the innate well-being, actually. And things get very, very clear, actually. And this is the biggest thing. It's been bringing so much clarity to my life because I'm seeing that I don't need things, actually. The things that I thought I used to need, I don't need those anymore. And because I don't need them, I have them. and I'm able to give them away, and then they just continue to flow. It's like a giving and receiving, actually. I'm giving it away so I have it, actually. You can't give someone something that you don't have. If you're not happy, you can't give nobody happiness. If you're not joyful, you can't get nobody joyfulness. If you ain't got no bread, you can't get nobody no bread, actually. And that's really cool to see, actually. So this message is yet again what we talk about shining. The sun is abundant. Your true self is abundant. Who you are is abundance anyways. It's interesting because, you know, the thing that gets in our way of actually experiencing abundance is our thoughts of the future and the past. And abundance can only be experienced right now. It's only in this now moment. So anytime you go in the future, you're going to have worry and stress, and you're going to have lack. Anytime you go in the past, you're going to be limited because the past is over with. Only right now can we experience abundance. And guess what? Abundance is just a feeling. It's a feeling that you come from. And once you come from that feeling, you feel it. You have it. You have it. It's done, actually. And so that's what I want to bring to you guys today. That's what I want to bring to you guys. Just to remembrance of who we are, of the light that we have, the abundant nature of who we are, so we don't have to get abundance from anywhere. We don't need abundance from anywhere. We don't need anything, actually. And that's really good to know. And I hope you can feel that. I hope you can feel that. If you want to join the free webinar that me and Ulysses are hosting, you can go to the link below. And it's about an abundant coach, but this is about abundance in all areas of life. This is about being able to bring abundance to everywhere you go, not looking to get abundance. And you know, the thing that limits abundance is because people think abundance is money, actually. I haven't said anything about money this whole time, because an abundance of money is a byproduct of abundant being, a being that is abundant, actually. So that's the only way that you get it. You feel it and then you get it, actually. So yeah, it's exciting. The webinar is going to be absolutely fantastic. We're just going to be sharing insights and sharing revelations and sharing perspectives around abundance, and we're going to be an expression of abundance in this webinar. So if you want to come, link is in the bio. It's going to be tomorrow, which is Tuesday, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time, and we're going to have a good time and shine. That's what we're going to do, and it's really exciting because this is the first thing that me and Ulysses has actually, our co-creation. Well, we actually made a YouTube videos together, but this is the first thing that we're hosting together. So we're really excited to bring this forth, and so if you want to join us, go to the link below, and yeah, I'll speak to you next time. Much love. Peace.